Okay, hello everybody. There's not that many people in here. I'm ashamed. All right, thank you for coming to the meeting. I think this is probably the first time you guys hear me talk for most of you. If it is, I'm British. GG. If you attended the last meeting, you will have heard me talk about the new site. I'm still waiting for the update, but it's still in alpha right now. I do expect it to be in beta soon, which will mean that
Connected.
we can actually release the site. Um, Development work hasn't started on that side yet. It is going to take a few more months. I'm hoping that it will be done by the next meeting. That's what I'm aiming for. I'll be outsourcing some of the work because there's just way too much to do to port over to the new version. So that would mean we'll have to pay for quite a few things for a few of the add-ons to get converted to the new version. So if you're able to donate, please do so because that's where most of the money is going to go now. Um, Other than that, there's a few updates I'd like to quickly bring up. There's going to be a few new premium features on our CSGO servers added within the next couple of days. There'll be weapon and knife and glove skins just for premium members. Um, I'm always looking to add new features for premium, so if you ever have any ideas that won't affect gameplay, then just make a thread in the suggestions form. I know it's swamped with threads, but every thread in there is guaranteed to be processed. So I'm also going to be adding a Steam group auto inviter. So whenever somebody joins the server, if they're not in our Steam group, they'll get an invite. I'm thinking that will hopefully grow the community. It'll only be on the CS:GO and the TF2 servers. I don't really know of a way to do it on the Garry's Mod, so until then, it'll be just those two. Another final thing before I just hand the mic over, I've got some ban news for Garry's Mod. I'm going to be shutting down Bunny Hop and Surf on Garry's Mod. They've died in popularity and not many people play on them anymore. I don't really see any potential of them being popular again in the near future. I can see everybody raging in the chat. We can add new servers. I'm just not planning to add any up until summer. I really want to try and focus on the website and the current servers. I don't want to add new servers and then find out another server's died because of them. So I think it's best to try focus on developing what we already have, making them better, and then open up new servers. So if any of you know how to code in PHP, SourcePawn, or Lua, make an application for TT team. We really need people who know how to code in any of those languages, though not SourcePawn. Murder on CS:GO is gonna stay as it is for now. I haven't really looked into it yet. It is something that has a lot of potential, so I'm not really looking to remove it. It'll just stay as it is for now, up until summer, where we can just give it a good push. Other than that, we'll leave the rest of the questions till later, towards the end of the meeting. So if you have any
User
questions,
left your
please leave it
channel.
until then. Um, I think I'll hand the mic over to the next person.
Oh, cool. I think that's me. Yeah. Alright, so about some quality assurance stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen the thread on the Teach Gaming website
Disconnected.
of the recruit orientation reconstruction. So okay, sorry about that. Anyways, so we were supposed to have a recruit orientation in March, but we didn't, just because lately recruit orientations have been lacking in attendance for recruits. Like the last one we had was, we only had 6 recruits, I believe. so we're postponing those. But we wanted to let you guys know that we are still taking suggestions and whatever ideas you may have on what we can do to improve those, make them more appealing and attractive to recruits so we can convey information and stuff to them, just that kind of stuff. If you have any ideas, you can always send me or Arbiter a message or a forum PM. And yeah, we actually appreciate that because we want to try and fix those. Arbiter, I think you got the next thing.
Yep. All right, so a little more QA stuff. We're working on a few things right now, but before we get to those, we're going to talk a bit about what we have going on next week. So starting Sunday, if everything goes properly, we're going to have what we like to call a recruitment drive. So basically what goes on with that is we're going to have some cool prizes and stuff for people who are actively recruiting people into the community. There's a few requirements. Obviously, one of those, in order to even participate, you need to be a recruit or higher. You cannot have any active bans on any of the servers within the last 2 weeks. And there's a few more things that we're going to have detailed probably tomorrow when we get a post out about it. If you guys have more questions just about that, we can go over it later. But really, with the recruitment drive, again, the entire purpose is we're just going to try to bring in some new people. Since spring break is kind of going on for some people right now. I know it was also last week and the week before. But we also have something else to tie into that. Jesse?
Yeah, so we're this upcoming week, we're going to be hosting some fast fills. Mainly, they're going to be directed towards the CS minigames and the Gmod TTT servers. So basically, what we wanted to tie in with the spring recruitment drive is that when we host those fast fills, then that's a good opportunity to try and recruit people, since some randoms may join the server and help populate it. But yeah, that'll be a good opportunity to go ahead and recruit people, but make sure you're not annoying or spam them about it.
Yeah, and while we touch on the recruitment stuff, there's one thing I just kind of want to make a note of real quick. Noticed recently, especially on some of the bigger servers, there's been a lot of people who kind of go a bit overboard with the whole, hey, use this link and apply, put me down as a refer. That stuff's fine. You can always be like, hey guys, you should become a recruit. Here's how. But just remember to not take it too overboard and clutter up the whole chat with messages. It's great that you want to recruit, but you got to keep it reasonable to some degree. You can always just add people and then ask them there and then be respectful with it. And if they say no, then it's a no. All right. So the next thing here on our agenda is we kind of recently have been working on some ways to get people more interested in joining the community. One of those things is we kind of want to find some new incentives for people to actually become a recruit. So for the newer recruits, you guys probably know there's not a whole lot that you really get when you join the community. You get a tag, you get to be involved, you get on the promotions listing page, that kind of stuff. But really, there isn't a whole lot that's like, wow, I really want to get involved. So we're just going to take a minute or two, and if some people just kind of want to quickly throw some ideas at us, that's great. We're also going to have a thread that goes up in suggestions and feedback probably within the next few minutes. So you guys can also throw your suggestions there.
Mm-hmm.
A heads up, keep all suggestions serious. If you don't, you're gonna get punished. It's your own
Yeah.
fault.
None of this give me leadership to join the community stuff. Just serious questions. So I'm just gonna find someone in the ocean of people screaming. Let's see. All right,
Just go by request. Talk about it.
let's give this person a shot. There you go, Ben. You want to talk?
Yeah. So
Okay.
what I was thinking is maybe like something more visually appealing. You were talking about the premium the weapon skins they're gonna give us.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that maybe we had something like that but for PG recruits. Obviously nothing too big because it's just joining the community, which anyone can do. But just
Mhm.
something that can make it be visually appealing as well. And also on Be Open Surf servers, seeing as it commentates the game there, maybe some sort of player model if we're ever gonna add that. Or also in Jailbreak, for PG members, sometimes a higher priority in the both the queues, the Warden and the CTQ. And the reason for this,
Mhm.
you see a lot of people that aren't part of the community just coming into the queue and hogging Warden. I don't know how they do it, but it's always these. It doesn't matter the age. There's always the same kind of people that come into the community, hog Warden, do the exact same thing, unstack freeze, and it's just boring from the community. And that leads to a lot of people leaving the jailbreak server. So for someone that's devoted to the community and you know they're a part of it, which means they're a PG recruit, it means that they you know they're going to do well. You know they're going to try to do well. They're not going to do anything that could
Mhm.
harm the server. That's just the ideas that I had.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair points. Fair points. Uni, we said we can confirm that those few suggestions on the thread we have, right? When we talked about that earlier, or do you want to leave that out for time being?
Well, we'll add it in when Abdul at the end. Because
Okay.
Abdul has some stuff to talk about.
We have a few things about this that we're already kind of working on, but we're just gonna leave that for the end. So, just for the sake of time, if 2 more people or so want to talk, Jesse, I don't know if you want to pick somebody out this time,
We'll do out of 5, so do 4 more.
unless you're
It shouldn't
working
be
on
that
that
long.
thread.
I kind of am.
Okay,
But like,
cool. Let's just pick somebody else. Let's see here.
Do Nash.
Here you go.
Or not.
Wait, what? Wait,
Well
Wait, she's
then,
not a recruit.
I had a question first.
you said you had
Is
an
that
idea.
okay? No, I said I have a question and then
Back to the line with you. All right.
I'm about to put you down to the line.
Just kidding. Just hold your questions for the end so we don't sit here all day. All right. Uni, help me find someone. There's too many people.
Have you
streaming.
had? I've already said someone, so I got you. All right,
Okay.
Nash, Z, you're getting talk power. What's up?
Do I have it? I believe.
Yes, you
Mhm.
do.
Alright, so pretty much you know how the VIPs have like their chicken hats and their little anonymous mess and whatever. What if there was more like something more like recruit or junior exclusive, like nothing fancy to impede on the VIPs, obviously the things they've donated for, but something just to denote that they've joined PG, and it might get new people to the server to request instructions on how to join PG to get the hat.
So I just want to clarify. So you said stuff that premium members don't have that recruits have, right?
Well, it wouldn't be mutually exclusive because premium could be a recruit, but yeah. Just something for recruits and juniors and whatnot, just so people can, like, it might stir up conversation about joining PG and thus get more recruits.
Okay.
Hmm.
We're writing that down, so we'll keep it in mind.
All right, cool. So we can get like 3 more people or so.
Wait, did you
Frogger.
take away?
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, okay.
mic on? Alright. I would say a giveaway for recruits, like a monthly giveaway where we can like give away a customizable name, like server exclusive items, like on Gmod. I think doesn't mini games have player mods or something? What can you buy?
On the
Premium has
Gmod
all
servers,
player.
yeah, for premium members, there's a few
Oh.
things.
Like maybe recruits in the monthly giveaway they can get like something from the premium shop, or maybe even like probably not gonna happen with like gaming equipment like a mouse or a keyboard, but probably not gonna happen.
Hell yeah, I'd go back to recruit for that. All right.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
a monthly giveaway.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, cool.
A big factor is we don't want to lessen what premium is. We want to give recruits like, oh, I join, I get 1 less warning on the server. We want them to be like, you get I won't say an advantage, but
Or
you
maybe like,
have a reason to be the rank you are. We want you to know you're not just like the bottom of the food chain. You're a part of the community. You're above all the randoms, stuff like that.
yeah.
All right.
Do you have
cool.
anything else?
I love you guys.
Love you too.
We literally.
All right, midnight. I'll give you another chance. There you go.
Oh gosh.
Number
okay,
4.
so with what Frogger said with like giving people stuff, we used to do the key giveaways. Maybe we could bring those back and maybe like do games and stuff. That way it wouldn't like lessen the effect of premium, I guess. Like it would give them a chance to enter, but I don't think we should just limit it to recruits because then people would want to stay as a recruit because they would get free stuff. I think that they should have to be a recruit to be able to enter these, but it could be for anyone.
Do you think like monthly, weekly giveaways?
It
Like,
really
what do you think would
depends.
work?
Maybe like weekly we could do keys, and then monthly we could do like a game or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like a decent game, not a 99-cent game, because you know I can just buy that myself.
All right. Fair enough. Good stuff. All right, cool. Noted. All right, so we got like time for one more person on this topic, and then the rest are gonna need to go in a feedback thread. All right, Krona, your name popped up, so we're gonna go with you. Go ahead.
Perfect. I had a couple ideas, but one of them is like when you go on a 1v1 server or one of the other servers, you always see like the custom skin menu. So have something like that for the recruits, but then leave like the really good top tier skins like the Dragon Lore, things like that, only available for people that are VIP and such. So one, it gives people more incentive to actually donate, but two, it gives us like something a little bit cooler because everybody always like they love the skins in CS:GO. That's one of the driving factors. Also, like the hat menu was a good idea, like a custom PG hat. That would really help put the name out there a little bit for like on the servers and stuff.
Okay, so definitely a lot of feedback on just having a bit more in-game stuff. Okay. Duly noted. Do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, I'm good. I just think that we need to add like some kind of in-game thing that only shows up for like PG recruits, members, and full members and such, so that when people see it, like, hey, that's cool. How do I get that? You have to join, and then if you want like the higher tier stuff, you can become a VIP.
All right, cool. Noted. And like I said, anyone that really didn't get a shot to say anything, we're gonna have a thread up. I don't know if it's up already, but you guys can bomb us with your suggestions there. We'll leave that open for a while.
Ask us at the end.
Now, I just finished it, so it's gonna be posted in like the next seconds, upcoming seconds on
What
the
form,
suggestions.
Jesse? Okay.
The suggestions form.
All right.
And it'll be sticky, so it'll be at the top. You guys can see it.
Can you do this one, Jesse, or are you still typing what I just spoke to you?
I'll do it.
You can do it. I mean, well, yeah, you can do it.
Well, do we want to do a thread for that, or just kind of?
Well, I already posted the thing.
Okay, we'll save that one for the end then, I suppose. All right, so I guess with that, we pretty much have the QA agenda done. So who do I pass this off to now? I think it's AT, right? All right, Mr. Devivgur, you're up.
Interesting. All right. So in the past couple of weeks, I would say weeks, AT's really been focusing on the rule suggestion forum and trying to push jailbreak stuff more into it because we could say that's the most populated server for most of the time. Especially certain leadership members have been working really hard to get these updates pushed through. Only thing I really need to say is AT is still open, Gmod and TF2 only. So if you have any interest in being a AT and you play on Gmod and TF2 a lot, don't be afraid to go into the community assist forum and just trying to apply in one of you and all you that. Interview and all you that. Good job. Other than that, I'm going to pass this off to Duckers to go directly over the jailbreak rules that have not been updated since he did a good amount of work to get them changed. So you have the mic, Duck.
Yes, I spent a few good hours arguing about this. Alright, so jailbreak rules were updated today. There's some cool stuff. Things that have changed, for example, AFK freeze if you are drowning or if something's trying to attack you, like a map. You can actually jump out the way now without being killed. So, don't drown anymore. You don't have to ask for AFK float anymore. Yeah. Alright. Next thing, and it's a big change. Games must only kill up to 50% now, instead of 65 that it was before. It was changed, not because of the maths, because that's a rumor going around at the moment that it was changed because of maths. It wasn't. It was partially the reason, but it wasn't. The major reason was because if there are 44 Ts, you could cut them down to, what's the number, 19 or something? Cut them down to 19 in one game. That's an awful lot. And if you think about that, those group of people who died have to wait. Okay, 15 then. You can cut it down that much. That's a lot. So yeah, 50%. If there's 10 Ts, you can kill 5 now. And yeah. Just to make less people die, so less time waiting and stuff. So yeah, pretty good. Oh, another thing that I went over. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Okay. The warden menu must be used to activate special days now. It's just to keep track of the special days. So use that, please. And luck-based games, first reaction, last reaction, and opinionated games must not be the first game of any round. So you must do a different game like a map game, climb, or whatever, before doing any luck, first reaction, last reaction, or opinionated game. I just want to say, we do read over all the rules. Yeah, I spent a good 6 hours changing those. We've been fighting back and forth. And there is, hopefully, some more to go. Remember, it's not just jailbreak rules. If you want a TTT rule change, or if you want to see a change to the global rules, feel free to post a suggestion as well. Yeah, we do look at all of them, even if we don't respond. But yeah. I think I'm done. I think I'm handing over to the universe again.
To the universe. Gosh, you guys have the best names for me today.
Thank you.
Alright, Pestilence is sadly unable to make it today. Rest in the peace, Pest. So I'll be covering for his part. Alright, we got two very like community changing stuff. We got if there's a huge turnup at the Gmod Extravaganza, which was posted a little early, but if we get a good outcome to the Gmod Extravaganza, we're going to see a big rise in CS events. You're going to see a big rise anyways, but it could be even bigger if more people go to the Gmod stuff. So please check that out if anybody wants to link with it. Thank you, Hydro. And also, the community changing stuff is there won't be any Roblox events, guys. I'm sorry. Not happening. No. Save the tears for the river. Abdul sucks on that river. Anyways. That's all EC had to cover, so I'm gonna hand it off to Jay. Hey, Jay.
Oh no. Alrighty, so I have a couple of things to go over. Nothing major, some stats, some cool stuff, kind of. Hi, hot dogs. So some of you might have known, some of you might not have. I updated the format for the bugs, for the map bugs. Basically, instead of just having a really answers, I'd say, name, you're supposed to put the map name, the next to you put the actual like issue, so it's a lot easier to organize and go through the map bug issues. And then also after that, there's I have some stats for the forums for the bugs and suggestions. The bugs forum, there's 31 CS bugs, 5 Garry's Mod bugs. For map bugs, there's 31 CS and 3 Garry's Mod. Then suggestions, we have 185 CS suggestions, 59 site suggestions, 25 Garry's Mod suggestions, 13 TS suggestions, and 20 rule suggestions. For the map suggestions, there's 135 CS and 53 Garry's Mod. Yeah, 90% of these are duplicates probably. Other than that, I'm gonna post you guys the changelog links, the CS, GM and TF. You guys know where that is. And that's where we'll be posting a lot of the updates that are soon to come. Kappa, soon TM. And other than that, I'd like to say with the addition of the server specialist, it's helped a bit processing the suggestions and pushing what needs to be changed on the servers. They help a lot with they help me and Abdul a lot with suggestions because they put forth their opinions and their ideas on what should be changed and what map should be added, what should be removed. Why did I only cop TF2? I can't. My control paste is broken. Okay. Leave me alone. That's CS. This should be.
Sorry about.
Other
This
than
is
that,
what I found.
Tora, you should check your alerts, by the way. I gave you map editing excellence trophy because you're kind of cool.
Congrats, Tor. Everybody, congrats.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah, everybody clap.
Oh my lord. Other than that, that's all I have. So we're gonna pass this off to Kodasa, right, for media team?
What?
What?
Go on,
Kadasa
Kadasa.
was the one that was addressed.
Yeah, he's gonna give
Why
it to Konami,
Kodasa?
right? That's how it works.
No. Kodasa.
Go on.
Yeah, I gave you the script. Just copy and paste what I put. I gave you the script.
Scripted confirmed.
Alright. I'll type for Kodasa.
Is
Okay.
Kudasa AFK?
No,
Kodasa, can you
he's
just
here.
pass it
Oh,
off
I
to
put LT
Konami?
again. I did put L.
Oh my god, dude. Alright, so for media team, as you all know, we posted our first free-to-play game spotlight. That is a new series we mentioned in the February community newsletter. We do plan on expanding into both new upcoming games as well as existing games that you have either heard about but haven't actually touched or haven't wanted to play them by yourselves. So we do plan on finding more free-to-play games for those of you that don't want to spend money on games or don't have money to spend on games because, I mean, not everyone has jobs or lives outside of playing games. So we keep an eye out for those threads to be posted. We are also looking for artists and video editors, as you all know, because there was a whole MT or news post about it. If you feel that you are able to post high, like medium to high quality images or able to make them, go ahead and apply for artist. If you feel that you are able to make pretty good quality videos, that have been within the past 6 months, because otherwise you're going to have like a week to make a new video, or I have to deny you because your video is kind of outdated. So go ahead and apply. Hydra and Valence have both been posting that link. And then if anyone has any ideas for game spotlights, try and give us at least 2 weeks notice before the game comes up, because we have to have time to work on it and we have to have time to post it for you guys to be able to find out about it. So don't hesitate in messaging Kadasa or I on the forums. We're pretty easy to find, especially me, because I'm like on all the time. So don't hesitate in messaging us in regards to MT, because like we're not assholes. We are okay to talk to, I promise. And then I have 2 announcements in regards to members of the community. One of them is Cold Coder, who is an artist within MT. He is receiving the Art Excellence Award.
Everybody,
So
I know
if
applause.
everyone can go congratulate Cold on his profile. He has received the Art Excellence Trophy, so congrats to Cold.
Who did the mouth?
And then there is also the Community Spotlight. Kadasa, do you have that ready? Kadasa, are you alive? Kadasa?
Drum roll.
Feels bad.
Cold? Yeah, Riven's probably at
Quadobo.
work. Kadasa, are you ready?
Hashtag leaked.
Kadasa! Alright, So I would like all of you to go congratulate Revan for his QA and EC work. Oh,
Oh
God,
my
that was
God.
loud.
My
Please
ears.
no, my ear.
Abdul
Yay,
with the newt
Ribbon.
newt.
He is the recipient of the April Community Spotlight. So go congratulate him. Be like, hey, you're legit now. You're actually useful.
What?
What? So they're
I've
like,
never gotten one.
Yeah,
that's because you're
same.
useless.
I was supposed to
But
get mine.
that is it for MT. Unless Kadasa has anything else he would like to tab into TeamSpeak and type out for you guys, but I doubt it because it's Kadasa. But yeah, that's it for Media Team. Have fun.
I think this leads to question time.
Oh wait. Okay. Anyways, so now is the time. No, there's no field promotions. Anyways, now's the time. If you have any questions, go ahead and right-click your name and request for talk power, and I'll. Oh wait, Abdul, didn't you need to talk about something? I just remembered.
Rip.
Did you want to?
Oh,
Abdul.
if we all say his name 3 times, he will be summoned.
Abdul, Abdul, Abdul.
I was gonna. Okay.
Alakazam.
Nice
Yeah,
scam.
Did...
Oh,
Oh,
muted.
No, I
summoned
didn't.
him.
But-
It's a genie.
No, I didn't need anything else
Oh,
from my side.
Oh.
Abdul, did you want me to say about our recruit incentive what we have already, or should we keep that classified?
About what?
Bless the Arbiter. Should we talk to them about what we have already for the recruit incentive, what we're thinking about? Or should we keep that confidential until future date? Oh, let me link you. Hey, don't hate.
What are you guys talking about?
I don't even know.
No!
Alright, that I poked you with it. Like, should we tell them those things?
Yeah, let's just tell him. What's the worst?
Arbiter, check!
No, don't tell them.
Bad dog. I'm gonna spray you.
Because we're still working on it.
Yeah, just don't tell them yet. Make them work
Yeah.
for it.
Make them work for it. Alright.
We're hiding clues around the website, and you have to find them.
Think of them
that's
as
still
Easter
gaming.
eggs.
Abdul, I will
Easter's
use
almost
admin guide number 1. When you're in doubt, don't do it. Alright, so we're gonna use that here. See? AT at its finest. Anyways. Alright, now we're opening it up to the public for... Really? Alright, if you have a question, right-click your name, request talk power with your question. Oh my god, what Arbiter?
Alright, so real quick, because me and Jesse forgot to tie it in. We were supposed to talk about concerns with being a recruit, though it kind of ties into the incentive thing a little bit. So we're not gonna make a thread about it, but if you guys we're kind of trying to figure out what you guys don't like about being a recruit or things that you just generally don't enjoy. We're gonna focus on some negatives. So if you have any feedback on that, just PM it to us on the forums or Steam or whatever, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
That's all.
Because currently, the recruit rank can be considered pretty bland. So yeah.
Bland like my ramen noodles.
Yeah,
No, I didn't
just
even
like
have
that.
ramen. Alright.
Cringe.
Thank you, Cookies,
Yo,
for that
dude,
insight.
GM. Okay, April, do I need to give you talk power for this question? I do need to give you. Alright, we're starting with April. What is your question?
Oh shit. I was gonna ask, I've asked like a million times, do Gmod ATs need to know jailbreak, and you never answer?
As you know, you have to be fully trained in everything to be
That's
an
not the
AT.
question.
I'm answering the question from a point of view. So if you're trained in jailbreak, you should know jailbreak.
I'm just saying because Gmod doesn't really have a jailbreak server, so if you're asking for ATs from there, they're not gonna want to
I
have
want
to
you to
deal.
have experience with it. I don't want you to have Ducker's level knowledge of it. So you need to have basic knowledge of what the game mode is.
Oh,
Hey,
we all
Ducker's
know
knowledge.
the jailbreak questions are never basic knowledge. They go to the moon and back with
Okay, well,
how extra
I'll
they can
see
be.
you
But
at the
thank
moon.
you.
You're welcome.
April,
Toodaloo.
I love you.
Oh my.
Alright, we're going to the bottom of the room. I see Cookies has a question. Alright, let's get All right, Cooks, what's your question? Cookie's you there? Wait, where is Cookie?
He says he doesn't have a question.
I must have misread that. Whoops.
Tried.
All right, who has? All right, we'll just do this. Grant next request to talk power.
Oh, I get to go again. But basically, what I was thinking is, a lot of people know this. We play on Jailbreak. One of the reasons I've stopped playing Jailbreak as much as I'm playing on different PG servers is because you join into Jailbreak and you're looking forward to playing some map games. You think you're really far, really hard to play Decathlon or something, and the warning goes unstack, freeze. Now we're gonna play it. Now we're gonna play trivia. And trivia is, as soon as I hear that, you can see the videos of me on the forums. I turn around to try and kill. So I just can't handle it. And it's a lot of people. You see a lot of people in chat probably agree with me. It doesn't show your skill. It doesn't show how good you're at the game. It shows that a warden doesn't really want to play the map games and is wasting 2 minutes of map time just to kill 2 Ts, which I don't feel is supportive of the server, and a lot of people get annoyed at. So the only thing I was thinking is not banning trivia, but possibly not having it at the start of every single round. Unstack, freeze, we're going to play trivia, and it's just not fun to be a part of. It's not fun to be a part of that game because it's a game of ping. It's normally really easy questions. Whoever has the fastest ping gets to enter the fastest, and bang, they win. It's not really much skill.
Duckers,
map
didn't
games is a
you
good
have
idea.
something about that? I don't remember because I remember we talked about it.
Oh, why trivia hasn't been changed yet was because of the amount of Ts it actually kills. Because it kills so little Ts, it doesn't really.
I know that, but let's say one person doesn't like a T, that T is guaranteed to die and they get it all the time, or it's just it wastes so much map time and so much less time for LR, so much less time to play map games just to kill that small amount of Ts. And it's let's say
if the warden decides to be inefficient, then he'll get rebelled on.
I guess,
Alright.
yeah, but that's just my opinion because I thought it'd be more fun to play map
Yeah,
games. It's just 'cause I'm mad.
Epic has suggestion on that. So if you want to go put your point on that, it'll probably be either one. All right, thank you. Yeah, remember the guys. This is for questions for this part. All right, who's Beefy has a question. Question for the thread Jesse posted. Right.
So in regards to the thread that that Jesse posted, each time he only mentioned recruits. He said that one of the things that could be possible is higher chance of becoming a murderer or traitor or whatever, or have a higher priority. Each time he literally only he only mentioned recruits. Obviously that goes for anyone in PG, correct?
I mean, we may not do that again. Those were just possibilities, but yeah, if we did do those, then they'd have to be applied for all members of the
I was
community.
about to say,
and so
get my ass to
we-
recruit, dude.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all.
Probably might not do those. Just suggestions. Okay.
Fusion has a question about trivia. Okay, is this the same question? Because we don't want suggestions, we want questions. Suggestions go to the suggestions forum. Okay, if it's a suggestion, go to the suggestions forum. Question. Friday has a question on IP ban. Go ahead, Friday. You have top power.
This is exciting. Okay, so as you know, there's been some mass stack shooting incidents on the Jailbreak servers. Are we ever gonna have an IP ban on those? Ever?
Any ban made on the servers is an IP.
Yeah, but somehow they can join back.
With a VPN, you can't stop that.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of free shooters come back.
If you
can-
see it, make a report there.
I guess. Also, can some of you guys, after log on to Jailbreak, there are no admins, everything's kind of going to shit.
Well, as much as I agree with that, ask admin.
Love Jailbreak.
I think we have promotions coming up soon. So if you know any recruits that should be promoted, just put in a review. If you don't know how to do that, then you can just use this thread, which I'll link in a second.
Meteor is right. He just mentioned a Friday when someone is free shooting, they're guard banned, not server. They're not IP banned.
So yeah, if you know, and that's for all of you. If you know any recruits that should be promoted, just write in a review for them. We do have promotions coming up real soon. So,
all right, Buttercream has a question. What's your question, Buttercream?
It was regarding the report system, kind of.
Okay.
So a while back, I was on TTD, and these guys were saying the N-word and threatening to dox PG and all that, and it was kind of annoying. So I just found it when I went into file a report, I couldn't get the QA prefix on my thread. What do you think caused that?
It put the QA prefix on your thread?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me put a prefix at all on my thread.
As a member under, you can only set a certain number of prefixes / only put in prefix, and you might have accidentally clicked that, or it might have been a small glitch in the Zen.
Oh, okay.
But leadership usually gets around to changing it to the correct prefix. If it was if you were reporting recruits, it should go in contact leadership. But if it doesn't, it should go. Oh, Kodas. Oh, you couldn't put the prefix on it, or it added the prefix.
What? I didn't get that.
Like, did it not put the prefix on it? Like, it wasn't letting you? You kept clicking and it didn't go on it, or did it go on it and it wouldn't change?
There was no prefix drop-down menu.
Yeah, whenever you make something, you can leave it blank and we'll change it. You don't have to.
Oh, okay. That was just my question.
Good question. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this. God. Cold Coder has a question about TF2.
Yes.
Alrighty, so I wanted to know two things. Why the Game Me for TF2 score tracking was disabled, and also if it would ever be coming back.
I don't think it's disabled. It just doesn't show up in game. It should still track this score.
Okay.
And the only reason it doesn't show up right now is because of Archon is disabled. So there's no way for Game Me to communicate with our server to give you the points in game. From what I remember.
Will the in-game, like being able to see it in-game, will that be coming back anytime soon?
I'm not too sure. I will have a look into it, but I'm not too sure yet.
Thank you.
Going down the list. Vegas has a question for EC leadership. Cold, are you here?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, he said he was going to be. Impact is a question. He didn't put a question. And that's asking about member perks. Temper, that question should go directly to QA.
Cold is here.
Oh.
Uni?
Ready.
Yeah, he
What?
typed in chat. Cold typed in chat.
Hello, Cold. I'll Captain. Wait, where did he go? Where'd he go?
Hey, alright, hi.
Oh.
So basically, you know event times? Is European time, which is this case GMT, is it focused on UK? Or is it focused on just Europe as or GMT in a whole? Just, I mean, it's like, okay, EST to GMT winter time focus on UK, but summertime, do we still focus on the UK or no? No, GMT is still a thing. GMT's just moved back closer to the US. It's just on summertime, GMT in the UK becomes GMT +1. but we still write GMT, which would mean we're not focusing on the UK anymore. So is that a
Okay.
thing or no?
I'd say if Cold can't get the answer, but honestly.
Because I mean,
I don't know if Cold would
then
know
would
that.
okay. So basically, we usually have 5 hours between the US and the Europeans on the times, but now we all of a sudden have 4, and that confused me and others earlier. But then they're saying no, it's supposed to be like this. Look at for example, Ben in chat, and it's supposed to be 5, so we should make it GMT plus 1. And not GMT still, because why would we change EST to EDT but not change GMT?
All right. I would just
It's
personally message Cold, tell his ECs for that, and then personally message Quadasa to look for it on Media
I
Team
did,
Post.
but they
No, Quadasa.
listen. Yes, because I did message him, but then I got yelled at because apparently I'm wrong.
Well, you
so-
can do it later.
We need to continue moving. Data Gauge has a question. Go ahead, Dad. Let's try to get these questions moving. Be here all day. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So, is there any update for anything related to Fiji merchandise yet?
No update. How to ruin something. Legion, if you have a JB suggestion, go to the suggestions forum. Someone link the suggestions forum, please. Ben has some sort of command to call for an admin. Make a suggestion for him about it. Suggestion. Superboy has something about Surf gave me. Yeah, this is for you. Or Apple.
Yeah, I was just wondering about the Game Me. It's sort of a way most admins and even recruits use to make reports or to grab their proof for band notes. I was wondering if the Surf Game Me, would that be coming back or anything like that, or sooner or later, or no?
I don't. It is something on my to-do list. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Same with the B-Hop one. Like that's one's up, but it doesn't show any stats or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure just yet. It is on my to-do list. I was thinking of adding a new system in place instead, but I might enable it temporarily whilst that's still in development, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Thank you. The ranks make it. Alright, there we go. Midnight member perks, go.
Yay! Alright, so you guys were talking about how like recruits should get low perks. Well, members kind of only get ugly tags and the chance to get leadership.
They're not ugly.
They are
My
very ugly.
ears.
Why do you whisper it loudly, but you talk
like,
quietly?
Is there a possibility where like members could get perks? Because like there's not really a point to getting member, I guess. Because all you get is ugly tags.
I
I guess
mean-
the chance to get leadership. But if your point isn't to get leadership, then you're kind of fucked.
I'm not. Okay,
LOL.
well, by admin guide, I've already explained this to somebody. I'll tell you after.
Yeah,
Something in
we
the
can,
admin guide that does give you privileges.
We can let
Yeah, but,
members
like-
poke.
We've actually already talked about that though.
Well, yeah, but like there should be more because there's literally nothing that separates members from everyone else
There is.
besides the tags.
I'll talk to you after.
Eh,
Abdul,
oh
do you
my
have something to say about it?
Wait, I also have a question for Abdul.
There is.
Yeah, Abdul, are you here?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Prepare the band.
Okay, yep, that's it. Oh my.
Trash meme.
Why did I know the question was gonna come? Okay. Next question. I'm gonna be taking 3 more questions, and then we're gonna be wrapping this up. No, I'm not giving you a question, Quadasa. Alright. that's temper. That's still a question that goes. That... Fusion Gamey chat.
Hello. So I'm not sure if Superboy already said something about this, but I just noticed that all the servers aren't up on the Game Me thing. Like CS:GO B-Hop, Surf, and then what was it?
Murder.
And Murder. Yeah, those aren't on there. I don't know if we could add those possibly, because
That was
that's where
just
most of
discussed.
yeah, that's why I said.
Yeah, Abdul said it's on his list of stuff to get done at some point.
All right. Okay, where did I can't find anybody? So many people.
Just
Someone take
control
it.
F their
Oh,
names.
there we go. Control F. You know what I'm about to control F? I don't know
He's
where I was
nuts.
going with that. I don't know where I was going with that. Don't hurt me. Alright, Legion JV. Oh, I already went past Legion. Questions
Emperor,
about
what?
VIPs. Quantum Strike. Go ahead, Quantum Strike. Your question's out.
Hello,
Question
can you hear me?
VIP? Yes, sir, we can.
Okay, so I was just wondering, I've seen a bunch of, I guess, VIPs lately on whatever server, and I've just been seeing people abusing the vote kick and vote ban power. Like up to the extent where someone was getting targeted, and just because they were getting targeted in murder, that they were just trying to get people kicked. So since they're paying for the service to kick people, like what's your policy on like punishment for that?
They're not allowed to abuse the commands. They have to only use them when they're enforcing certain rules. If they're misusing it, you can always report them. There's a specific form where you can report admins and VIPs for that's being spammed in chat right now. So if you
Okay.
ever see it happen, just report it so we know about it. If nobody reports it, it's very unlikely we'll ever know that they're doing it, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I really needed to ask. Thank you.
Alright, we're gonna do our last question and then we're gonna wrap it up. Rusty has a question about VIP vote kick. Could you say if it was pertaining to what he just said? They're abusing. Someone link the premium guide, possible. God, you guys are just on the ball. You guys are on the ball today.
Well, they are in MD.
Oh, okay, here.
Ooh.
Don't get me started.
Let's go.
Hydra has a TMC question. He'll be our last question. Yes, Hydra, what would you like?
Can we get a PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds channel? Public
Alright.
release? It is.
Hey. So. You want to do the outro, Abdul? Midnight, I know you're still there. Do you want to do the outro or me? I'll fight you for it.
Can I do it?
You should let Grim do it.
Alright, we're gonna all do it on the count of 3, alright? All of us leadership.
Or just ban them, right?
God.
3, 2.
Oh.
Oh, I'll do it, guys. Hey guys, Larry Delapster here. I just want to thank every single one of you for coming out to this community meeting. Wait, whoa.
Yo.
You're the one that left. You left it open for him. You know that's what he does. So you have no excuse.
Alright, anyways. Next meeting will be 3 months from today.
June. No,
Same
July.
thing.
Next
Same
time,
thing.
Oh,
we let
yes.
Larry do the introduction.
Yeah,
Sounds
well,
better than I do.
Alright, so Larry, that's the next topic. Larry will be doing intro. So thank you everybody for coming to the community meeting today. If you have any suggestions, go to the suggestions forum. Other than that, we're gonna take away all talk power.
Don't do this.
I'm doing it.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
No.
Yeah. I love you.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
You messed up. Yeah.
RDMers are people too.